Hello everybody, this is Enterprise again, and more news on the development of Buildcraft Additions. What I'll be showing you today is mainly a framework, the start of a lot of more of the same type of stuff. So what I'll be showing today is the EUREKA system, a kind of tech tree stuff where you will have to unlock the next tier 2 stuff before you can use it. You'll have to use tier 1 stuff before you can use tier 2 stuff. That might sound a bit vague, so I'll just jump into it and show it. First up, you got the heated furnace. Here you can process ores, anything. See, I also got copper lead in here from IC2. I installed that into my development stuff because I needed something to test with integration. So I'll put, I still got some iron ore from testing left. I'll put that. What is this? London? I just turned off the rain. Sorry. I know rain and YouTube don't mix too well, but as you see, I put some iron ore in my heated furnace, but nothing happens. Why? Well, as any furnace, it needs fuel. Fuel doesn't go in here, it goes in here. The basic coil is the first tier of 3 coils. It accepts anything that a regular furnace accepts. But the heated furnace with 1 coil on coal, slow, and boring. So what you want to do is you'll add some more coils to this. I'll just do it like that fast. Up. Here we go. Now you'll see it's a lot faster because you give it more coils that are burning, giving it more heat, so it'll smelt a lot faster. So coils, anything you put in here will last 5 times longer than a regular furnace. So it'll last a good while longer, but if like a regular furnace, if you take everything out, it still burns until it's stopped, until it's burned up. Right now there's no indication, but these are temporal textures. Although they are very nice, they will be replaced by others once they are finished. So no, I won't put it in there. Here you got a setup of the ground with one on underneath it. That's just a tad faster. You can put one in here too. These are actually smaller than a block. As you can see, you can still access the furnace in here. So some copper from testing. Next up, we got ore processing. Oh, that's the wrong machine. But as you see, I'll explain it later. As the EUREKA system. But further up, we got the basic duster. Sounds cool. You can put anything in there, actually, but it won't work on everything. So I can put a piece of coal in, and to process it, you keep jumping on it. But as you see on coal, there's no coal dust for it to process, or at least not from my mod, and IC2 didn't register it yet. The duster has an API, so other mods can register recipes for it. Furnace is regular furnace code. Well, it asks a regular furnace if it could cook it and what the result would be. So if it is registered in Forge, then it'll work. But that's just for the modders. So there we go. We got some gold dust, 2 dust, as you expect from ore doubling. Each one will give you another golden ingot. But this can't be automated. You can't use a hopper. Let's just grab one. You saw the coal goes in there, even though it doesn't work, but I'll grab some ore that goes in there. But if you put it in here, it stays in there. It won't accept any items. Just to prove that but for example, the furnace, it does take it, but this one doesn't. The semi-automatic one will take it later. Now it won't work, also cause you have no idea how this works. You try to use it, but I'm the other, I know how it works, but the mod doesn't know that. My Steve is, well, he doesn't have the knowledge for it. He is incompetent. Bad Steve, bad. He is incompetent to use it. So how do you use it then? Well, that's the EUREKA system. For that, you'll just need to use your tier 1 a little bit longer. Normally, you need to process 100 items with it, but as you watching me process 100 items would be boring, I sped it up, so you won't have to see me do this too much. There we go. Eureka! We got an Eureka moment. While processing your ores, you suddenly realize there are more efficient ways to process them. Meaning I can now take out the semi-automatic one, right click it, won't do anything yet, because I still have to finish the code for that one. I just disabled it because I still have to solve a crash, and video recording and crashing at the same time isn't a good idea. But normally I just take the code from that one and use it in that one. You'll still have to jump on it to make it work, but it'll take items from pipes, from hoppers, and auto export them into nearby inventories or pipes if there are any connected, but that's for later. For now, this is mainly a framework, as I mentioned before. Other mods can register recipes for the duster. They can tell my mod what to do at runtime. So, and the EUREKA system also has an API. So as you saw before, I couldn't use the block. I made the same thing for items. Other mods can use that. If my mod is installed and the other mod has the integration, then you can expect to don't be able to use all tech machines right away. As you also saw, it dropped some 5 gold ore. Got some leftover from before, so it normally just drops these 5. That is because I told it to drop 5. Eventually it will drop the components. It will drop whatever it is made of, but for now, as I don't have any crafting recipes yet, as I'm not done yet, and this is creative testing only, it just drops gold, so I know it works. But anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoy it. You'll have to wait a while until I can release 1.6 of Buildcraft Additions, but when it comes out you can expect all these machines to have textures, work fully, and you'll have 3 tiers to use. The tier 2 and 3 coils will be make the furnace even faster. Tier 2 coils will be able to accept lava, and tier 3 coils will be used by lasers. You'll have to hit them with Buildcraft lasers just to heat them up so they can heat the furnace. And tier 3, now there'll be a second tier 2 duster where you don't have to jump on it. It'll take power to process, but you can't put items in and out using hoppers or pipes, so that's a choice you'll have to make for tier 2. But you'll have to use both of them to process some ores for a while, and after you've done that, then you can make tier 3. We'll also use lasers probably to mesh it, and that will both take items from pipes or from hoppers, and it will accept them and automatically inject it into nearby inventory or pipes when it's done. But that's for the future. For now, this is all I've got to show you. Sorry it isn't more, but this stuff wasn't easy to make. But now I got the framework on which I can build further and expand, and tier 2 and 3 will be relatively easy to make. It'll still take a few weeks, because on the end, in a few days I'll be leaving town for 2 weeks, so nobody will hear from me in 2 weeks, and I won't do any coding in 2 weeks. Sorry guys, but even I have to take a vacation sometimes. So that's it. Thanks all for watching. I hope you enjoy it. Bye bye.